We got something extra special today. We're one of the first people here staying at the brand new HeartSong Resort at Dollywood. Let's check it out right after that intro. Roll that intro. Welcome to the video. Today, we are literally one of only a handful of people that have stayed in this resort. It soft opened in October 2023. You're going to see some things around the resort that they're still working on because, like I said, they soft opened. We're not going to judge them on that. The official opening date is like November 2nd or something like that. Well, I'll put the official date in right here. We're going to check it out and give you a preview and let you know if we think this resort is better than the Dream World Resort or who we think this resort would be good for. So let's start out with a room tour, then we'll do a property tour, then we'll summarize our thoughts for you and let you know what we think. Let's start with a room tour. We have a junior suite and it has bunk beds, a couch bed, and a king size bed in this room, so it sleeps 6. Right now, this place is awesome. Look at the bunk beds, they're really cool. And please note, I've never seen this in any other hotel. It has like wireless charging built right in there and a USB-C and regular USB port right by the bed. I mean, that is awesome. And we have Lauren and Devin in this room tonight. And they have a TV in here too, so that's pretty cool. Nice mirror as you come in the door too. I'd like to point that out. This whole resort feels very masculine, where Dream World feels very feminine. This resort feels very masculine. It's like the masculine counterpart, I think, just from our basic walk around that we've been doing. But you'll see more as we go along. But one thing this room does not lack is storage. I'm telling you, there's these storage shelves where you can store things all the way up and down. You get a nice mini fridge here with ample room for lots of beverage. You got some hangers, an ironing board, a steamer, and an ice bucket. See, we've got our luggage already scattered about the room here. And then right past there, you have like a wet bar. You got lots of storage under here. We're not going to show you what's under there because we've been stashing some things in there already. But you got like it's not a Keurig, but it does use the coffee pods. And a nice wet bar here for you. But look at all this storage space. This is a seat. It's a cushion. And they got storage here, here. I mean, it's like all the way down with the storage. This place does not lack storage, this junior suite at least. The TV's probably 50-inch, nice size. And I haven't really seen this at any hotel either. Like, there's a work space here, and it's got 2 chairs, and it comes with its own sound machine where you can do like wind, music, like thunderstorms, like air, birds. I mean, I've never seen like a sound machine in a hotel room before. That's pretty cool. Right over here behind that though, they have the couch. And like I said, this pulls out into a full-size bed so 2 people can sleep here. And check out the USB on the stand there. That is perfect. Now let's look at the bathroom. This bathroom, you'll see Eric, our cameraman here, but I just love the bee designs everywhere. That's a theme around here. You'll see all sorts of bees in the carpet and whatnot, but it's got the lovely leather straps and the bar, just all the metal and the bars and everything and the wood makes this feel very masculine in here. The sink is really pretty. There's plenty of storage there. Plenty of counter space. I mean, look at all this. This is just extra towels, but this was all space we could use. I love this little print right here too. Smoky Mountain moments are treasured memories. They really are. Check out this soft close barn door here. The potty is really nice, and the wood on the wall back there, I don't know if that's wood or wallpaper, but it's really nice. The tile work in here is really nice. It's like subway tiles, but it's like elevated subway tiles, and they have all the stuff on the wall there for you. I like the fancy drain thing it has in there too. That's really neat. And it's got the wand and the shower head up there too. I would like to point out one thing too. There is HVAC here in the main area, and there's HVAC in the bedroom as well. So it's dual climate, which is pretty awesome. I just want you to check out the phone real fast. And I've never quite seen a hotel phone quite like it, but it's a very unique design, but lots of plugs and USB there. So there's lots of places to plug things in, and check out that mural that Eric's looking at behind the bed. I just love that. The Smoky Mountain scene with the bears. It's really awesome. And again, the headboard here, we're keeping the very masculine leather and wood and the straps. They do have more plugs on the front of the clock, or USB on the front of the clock, and plugs and USB beside the bed. So there's like plenty of room to plug things in. And there's even more like plugs right here by the huge TV that's in this room. It's another 50-inch television. And I'm just telling you, there's like more storage down here. Like, yeah, 2 cabinets, plenty of storage in this place, plenty of storage. Now, the single best feature of this room is probably the dual balconies. Yes, there's 2 balconies. There's one off the master that's its own balcony, and there's one off the main living room. We'll just take the look out the main master one because it's the same setup, and show you outside. This is one thing you don't see in hotel rooms much, if anywhere that I've seen, is an actual screen door. So like if you wanted to keep this open and get fresh air without the bugs, screen door. I mean, what? And it's got 2 chairs. Actually, I think the other one has a stool or table in it too, but this one's got 2 chairs and a lovely view. I mean, check this out. You see the splash pad, the pool, the waterfall grotto thing, and pretty much the whole courtyard area. It's just awesome. And this one actually has a huge hot tub. Look at that thing. I mean, that, I don't know how many people, I'm not even gonna guess. It's like a swimming pool size hot tub. You know, you got some more of the resort over there, and I think there's probably more junior suites over there. And then you got like a fire pit area and like maybe like a little outdoor activities area back there. Very pretty through here. Like you're just like looking at the mountainside with all these lovely trees. It's gorgeous back here. Now, let's start the tour of the property. All right, we just stepped out into the hallway to start the tour here, and I just wanted to say, like, there's butterflies in the carpet at Dreammore. They got bees in the carpet here. It's like hidden bees all over the carpet. I'm not sure if this is on every level or not, but they have a bottle filler here, a microwave, and there's where your ice machine is. It's right down the hall from our room, so that's kind of unique. I've never seen a bottle filler in a hotel. In every elevator, they have different artwork. This is a bear. All right, we stepped outside of the resort now just to take a look at the beautiful fountain they have out here and the beautiful view we get from this resort, because we're like up on this lovely hill here. It's just so peaceful back here. I love it. And these metal, I guess they're lights, because there's like lights in the bottom, so that'll look really awesome at night. And then we're gonna come back at night and get a picture of these lanterns when they're on and see the whole front of the resort when it's like all beautiful and new and fancy and shiny with the lights. And so actually I think these are fireflies. I don't know if the ones on the carpet were fireflies. I'm gonna have to double check, but as you can tell, the light on the bum there makes me think fireflies. I thought bees, but it might be fireflies. That would make sense too. And just check out this porte-cochere. I think that's how they say it, but it's like very fancy with the lights, and it's very wood. It feels very like upscale lodge, and I think that's what they're going for here, like an upscale lodge feel. And it really definitely has that upscale lodge vibe to it. And I don't know, we haven't made it over there yet, so those might be restaurants over there, we think, but we're not sure. It's either restaurants or convention space. We'll confirm that in a few minutes here. But they have some rooms in the front of the hotel as well here. I just can't get over how beautiful this hotel is. Just taking a step inside the lodge here. You see there's like 3 stories here. We'll try and get up there maybe, but it's like almost butterfly wings up top there. And check out this mural. It's actually wood. It's like carved wood. That's really neat, of the Smoky Mountains. Much like Dreammore, they have like a screen behind the check-in area that has a loop of wilderness scenes from the Smokies. That's awesome. It's beautiful. And they have like a sundries market, so if you need like chips or whatever, quick grab and go stuff, they have it there. And check out this seating area they have over here. And I'm pretty sure this is because they have their quick service thing, which we'll take a look at, is right through these doors, so that's like extra seating, so you can grab and go something and come out here and grab a quick bite to eat and not have to take it back up to your room if you don't want to. So that's nice that they do it. It's like a little area for that. Check out these windows here. This is like very epic. You just staring out of this beautiful mountain scene behind you, just like brings nature inside. It's beautiful. And there's like plenty of seating in here for you to sit and relax. There's actually a giant fireplace over here with a HeartSong Lodge emblem above it. I mean, that It's like 3 stories tall. So then like right past the grand lobby, we're gonna spin around here and walk to the right and see what they got. Looks like a little lounge area in there maybe. The restrooms are right here, and these might be for the pool, which is right over there. We'll go out and check that out real soon for you. I love the copper leaves they have going on there. That's really pretty. Oh, they got a restaurant back here. We did go in the restaurant, and it's called Ember and Elm, tastes rooted in the Smokies. And here's sort of an overview of like the menu, what they got. It's an elevated experience, kind of a fancy sit-down place. Here's a picture of my appetizer that I got. Pimento stuffed, chicken Caesar stuffed, and shrimp hot honey. The shrimp and hot honey were my favorite. Eric got the pimento cheese dip. It was delicious as well. I'll have to get back here to give it a proper review at some point. We're back over here past the lobby, and you can see they have elevators, fitness center, pools, ticketing, trolley to the lobby, and the back porches are all this way. All right, we're in Songbird Harvest here. It's sort of their grab and go, quick service type of thing, where you can get like sandwiches and entrees. Like they have cheap build your own pizza, they have breakfast sandwiches, coffee, espresso, things like that. There's a nice grab and go section over here. And they have snacks and chips, all kinds of snacks actually. And they have beverages in here as well. And they also have a cool freestyle machine if you want fountain drinks. They also have like a honeysuckle and pie gift shop here, which is like resort specific merch and whatnot. Got t-shirts and things like that in there. See, they got like cups and knickknacks, and looks like they have some Christmas stuff out. They have an ATM here if you need the ATM. And I would like to point out that the HeartSong Resort is based off of a Dolly Parton song called HeartSong. So they have a lyric from HeartSong right here on the wall, right across from the main elevators for the hotel. Also, we're not going to go in there, but right around the corner here is where you would go in and get your wristbands and your bus passes to go to the theme parks. If you have a ticket, you can get it for free right there. They do have a gym here as well. Looks like there's a weight machine in there, some ellipticals, and things like that. So if you're into getting swole while you're on vacation, you can do that too here. Right behind the gym, they have this back porch area where they do Camp Dollywood days and stuff like that. But they also have lovely seating out here to come and just chill and relax and enjoy the cool breeze. And now we're outside on the courtyard. They have tons of seating out here for you to enjoy. Look at that lovely fountain right there. They also have these fire pits everywhere, and it kind of looks like they have another huge fire pit right here. That'll be real beautiful at night. And we're not going to go into the pool area because there's people like enjoying it, so we're not filming that. But it is a really large pool that we sort of saw it from our room, and it does appear that like behind the pool area there's some outside restrooms that you can get into. Looks like you do need your key card, so you will need to bring your key card with you to the pool. Still behind the pool and behind the restrooms we were just at, there's another giant fire pit area. This looks like one they might do like the s'mores or something in, like they do at Dreammore. I'm not sure, but it could very well be. Looks like sort of like a seating area or something like that, outdoor entertainment. Now this is kind of interesting. They have like a fitness area out here for you. It looks like you could like, or maybe fitness, I don't know, fitness or something, because it looks like you could scale the side of the mountain right there. I haven't really seen that at any resort, so that's kind of cool. It does sort of look like a play area where one kid can be on one side and talk and the other kid can be on the other side and talk. Interesting. But they have like this little area you can make music. They got like all these like things to make music and stuff. That's awesome. Back there, there's just a couple seats on the back part of the property where it looks like, I don't know if they're going to have a creek or if that's just like a retention area to keep, you know, water from ponding and stuff like that. Might just be that. But it's a lovely, peaceful area back here, and definitely, you know, away from the resort a little bit, so you can come out here and relax in nature. And they do have a lovely kids splash area here. It's not on right now, but it looks pretty fun for the kids when they do finally get it on. And you can sort of see they have a zero entry pool there, which is really nice. Easy for in and out. But if you look over here, they have life jackets and towels, so you don't need to worry about bringing any of that to the pool. It's just already here for you. When you take the trolley to the parks, you'll come out these doors. That's how you'll actually get to the lobby. And right behind Eric filming is the indoor pool. We're not going to go in there because there's a whole bunch of people in there, but they do have an indoor and an outdoor pool for you. So if the weather's bad, you can still swim. They have really cool Smoky Mountain artwork in here too. I just love this. Kind of just adds to the mountainy, homey feel that you have in this lodge-like resort. We came up to level 2, and if you remember when we walked into the lobby, we saw those, like the ironwork, the railings and stuff like that looked open in the lobby right as we came in. Well, we're up here on the bridge that sort of overlooks the lobby. But if you look over here, though, they got plenty of seating and stuff like that. So it'd be lovely just to come up here, relax, play some games, things like that. And it also looks like if you don't have a balcony on your room, which not all the rooms here have balconies, there's a little balcony on this side and the other side that you can come out and enjoy. It kind of like overlooks the courtyard with the pool and all the fire pits that we saw earlier. So correction, just level 2 has the little outdoor seating area. We just looked up on level 3 and it's just like a catwalk across to, I think these are convention spaces over here, but we can't get there yet because, like I said, the resort's still in flux, still soft opening, so not all the resorts open yet, so we can't go over there and look. So that was our tour of the new HeartSong Resort here at Dollywood, and it's just right up the hill from the Dreammore Resort, so it's not real far at all. Just want you to remember that this was all a soft opening situation, so nothing is finished. In fact, they have a whole half of the hotel that isn't even open to guests right now. They're just sort of like trying to get it, you know, the employees trained with like live patrons and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. I was telling Eric earlier, you know, where Dreammore feels like a grand southern mansion with different levels and it's huge. This feels like a lodge in the mountains. It's very intimate in how it feels in the lobby and stuff like that. And that's sort of a different feel than you got at Dreammore in the grand southern mansion. But I prefer this like lodgy feel, so I really like this resort. I think this is going to be a great addition to the Dollywood area. There isn't anything really like Dreammore or HeartSong in the Smoky Mountains, so I think the closest you could come was maybe the Margaritaville Resort. Why I think you should stay here though is if you're going to Dollywood and you want easy access to the parks via the bus system and the free time saver pass that you get for staying at either resort, I would highly recommend staying here because those two things in and of themselves are like gold. So that is reason enough to consider one of these two resorts. But you just pile on all the extra amenities they have here at HeartSong, then compare that to other hotels in the area. There's almost no comparison, really. This is far enough away and it's up in the mountains that it feels like its own secluded thing. Now, if you like to be in the middle of it, in the hustle and bustle of Pigeon Forge and stuff like that, then this might not be the resort for you because it is only maybe 1 or 2 miles off the main parkway, not far at all. But you do have to drive, but if you're in Pigeon Forge a lot, then you're probably accustomed to driving because that's what you have to do in Pigeon Forge, and I'm sure you're all well aware of that. Would I recommend this resort? Yes. Now, I don't know exactly when the soft opening ends and the official resort opens. We ran into Dawn and Will from Yanking the South. Hey guys. And they said it was November 6th. We were thinking the 3rd, so again, I'll put that date in right here so we can know for sure. But just until then, until let's just say November 6th, things are going to be a little off here, so just keep that in mind. The employees are a little bit slower, but they're all just learning. Just so if you come here, I just ask you, I just beg of you to please be patient with everyone because everyone's still learning and you're just sort of help training them on the different systems and whatnot. So keep that in mind. That is one thing that you'll have to deal with for the next month or so, but they'll get it figured out and they'll get everything rock solid like they have it down at Dreammore real soon. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up here though, because that was the longest outro I've done in a hot minute. But make sure you hang out for a little bit longer if you're still here and check out those end cards because we'll have some video suggestions and we'd love it if you'd watch another video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos. If you got something out of this video or you just want to help keep the show on the road, consider clicking that super thanks button down there. Any way you choose to support the channel, we really appreciate it. All right, I'd love to know who made it this far into the video. If you did, say an amazing HeartSong stay in the Smoky Mountains down there in the comments to let me know you made it this far into the video. All right, everyone, we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace and love.